I've got 4 more days left to work on the van before the baby is out. And will I finish? I don't know, but I got a pretty good game plan. Last night I sort of laid out everything else that I need to work on in the van, and today is going to be a lot of cutting. First I got to finish with the platform area, all the storage. So today's going to be a big wood cutting day, and we'll see if I can get as much of this cut list done. Then it's going to get me one day closer to completion. Today is day 88 of our DIY Sprinter van build. Let's get started. I'm going to start with cutting a bunch of support for the drawers, because I'm going to be adding a bunch of drawers under the platform area, and it needs those support beams. So I'm going to start with cutting these first. Let me just measure the center where I'm going to install that cross beam. That's going to be where the doors are going to open. So let's get a measurement first before I put that beam in. Now that I got the cross beams in, I can start cutting the boards and fitting them where they're supposed to go, and then install the hinges on them, make it open and close. I'll be working on that. The first cut is going to be a board that's going to go from left to right here. That's going to accommodate the door right here, because this is the sliding door. We want to make a bit of a cutout so that the door is going to get locked in to allow it to open and close. So we will measure that and make the cut. I got these 2 big pieces of plywood left. I don't have any more in the garage, because I'm just trying to see if I want to cut a long piece of board here and a long piece there, if I'm going to have enough, because I need to make sure the cubby spots are going to be a full piece. So I'm just trying to figure out the dimension to cut this so that I don't leave myself with a few like awkward small sizes that won't become a drawer itself. So let's see if I can get it to fit perfectly to cover the entire platform area. I'm going to go for a big cut, one to cover the back here and one in the front. Let's measure it out first. 51 7/16. This cutout right here locks the sliding door in place. So when it closes, there's a place for it to catch, and the door really isn't going to wobble too much because there's a rail here. Just like that. All right, let's continue building the rest of these drums. The next piece I'll do is this back piece right here. And I realized that this is a ski locker. My snowboard actually doesn't fit widthwise, which means it's really just a ski locker for Rena's short skis and Spencer's snowboard, but mine is still gonna need to go underneath, unfortunately. It is what it is. I can put other stuff in here, but the idea was to just make it easier to access snowboards, but things change. Adding this beam will sort of help with the strengthening of it a little bit. Not exactly load bearing, but should help. It's not gonna break or anything, I think. On second thought, this is flexing too much, so I'm just gonna cut it in half and I'll install them sort of vertically. So that'll give it a lot more strength. This is the new beam. Let's get it back on. Now that I got this thicker beam that's sort of running across here, I'm thinking I kind of want to have an option to open it like this too, just so this beam isn't going to be interfering with whatever we put on the back side here. But let me think about that. Let's keep going with measuring and cutting. Still got 6 more to go. The boards for the platform and the storage are now all cut. I just need to install the hinges to these so we can get these to open, and I'll probably drill a little hole here, put our fingers in to lift it up so you can kind of see how it works. We got individual cubbies down here, additional storage, and we have 6 pretty big ones and then 1 ski locker in the back here. I'm gonna leave adding the hinges on the doors another time. There's still sunlight, so I'm gonna make a bunch more cuts to the different woods that we need. Still got a whole list of things to cut wood for. This is our countertop. I need to make a cutout for the sink and dishwasher and the cutout for the stove. I also need to cut the corner piece here. Let me get some measurements on the counter that I need to make, and we'll make some cuts. Okay, let's clean up here a little bit first. A little bit messy. This is the cutout for the countertop. You got the dishwasher sink right here, the stove oven right here, and then the rest is what's left of the countertop, which is really not much. All right, let's make the cut. I just hope I got all the measurements right. We will know at the end. Okay. I think I did it right. I need to pull out the sink and the dishwasher in order for me to really know if this fits. But it looks like it should, just based on the outer frame of this. Yeah, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty sleek. Just want to make sure I can get the stove in here, because this is a really tight spot right here. And then this is going to be a bit of a door that I can open at the end. So I'm going to chop this off. I don't need this here right now. Plus it's kind of in the way anyway. So let me cut this off and then let me clean it up a little bit. And we should be able to sand this. I'm going to be staining it with weathered oak here. It's going to go on top and then we'll seal it with the polyacrylic afterwards. Like I said, there isn't really much of a countertop itself to work with. Just sort of like the rim of a countertop. But we will make it nice regardless. It is starting to get dark now, and it looks like this is all I'm able to get done with the countertop. I will put the polyacrylic on tomorrow. I think I have to do like 2 layers, so gotta put it on and then wait for it to dry and then put another layer on. But yeah, it's almost dinner time, so I'm gonna clean up here, and then if I have some time later, I'm gonna come back down and just like work on some stuff inside the van. All right, let's see what's for dinner. Okay, let's see what my mom made for dinner tonight. Yeah, beef stomach. Oh, there's more on this side. Take a look. Oh, nice fish. Some sauteed beef. Sauteed beef. Some beef stomach with daikon. And some veggies. Yeah, okay, 唔緊要. Okay. How's up? Yeah. Okay guys, that is it for today's video. Only got 3 days left after today to continue working on the van. I'm gonna go back downstairs to see if there's anything else that I can work on inside. It's actually really cold outside now too, so I'm not gonna be doing anything outside. So if you guys want to keep following our DIY Sprinter van build, hit that subscribe button so you get notified when the new videos come out. And if you enjoy watching this video, smash that like button so that can spread out to more people. We really appreciate you guys watching. We'll catch you guys on the next video. Bye bye.